What's going on, guys? It is Logan with Basket Bashers Disc Golf here, and this is my candidate statement for this year's state coordinator elections. And so I wanted to give you guys a brief overview kind of quickly of why I'm running, what it means to me, and why you guys should vote for me this year. Being state coordinator is something that I've always desired. I shouldn't say always, but over the last 2 years, since I've gotten into more of a administrative role, it's something that I've always wanted to have the honor and the privilege of doing. It's a phenomenal thing to be able to add to my list of disc golf achievements. And it's a really important part of the disc golf community in each and every state. And obviously this one's for North Carolina. And so I wanted to kind of give you guys an overview of what I hope to accomplish if I'm voted into the office, and why I think that you should vote for me. And so first and foremost, I want to get the North Carolina Point Series back on track. It's kind of slowed down a little bit over the last couple of years. Phil Lawrence did a phenomenal job running it, and Bobby did a phenomenal job running it. But it's a lot to keep up with, and it kind of fell by the wayside here recently, and it's something that I really want to get built back up and get kind of kick-started again, get more tournaments involved in it, get it back kind of to its original state where it had a lot of events that you could play and participate in all over the state, and really focus on getting more events out in the western part of the state and in the eastern part of the state of North Carolina, as well as keeping the important tournaments here in the central part of the state also on that tour. So that's my first priority going into the 2024 season. It's something that means a lot to me. It's something that I competed for several times while I was playing competitively. And it's just a really cool challenge and something to, work towards. And it's the biggest point series in the state. I mean, it really is. So that's to start with. And then the other thing I really want to focus on, pardon me, is getting more A-tiers and majors involved in the North Carolina area. This year we have an awesome scene. In the next year to year and a half, we'll have the Disc Golf Pro Tour Championships in Charlotte. We'll have U.S. Women's at Cedar Rock and Burlington, and then we'll have the Tim Selinsky U.S. Masters at Diavolo next year in 2024. And all that is awesome, and it brings a lot of people to the state of North Carolina, which is phenomenal for tourism. It's phenomenal for the Parks and Rec department to see. It's phenomenal for local businesses. And I think that if we can bring more of that and we can expose to the Pro Tour more of the phenomenal courses that we have here in North Carolina, we can start getting more of those events here. Same thing with A-tiers. There's a few great A-tiers in North Carolina, but I think it would suit us well to have more. And then the A-tiers that are already established and that have been going on for a long time can graduate into Silver Series events and start getting more of the Pro Tour here in North Carolina. This year was awesome. We had the Pro Tour stop in Marion. That was phenomenal. A lot of people got to go see that. But imagine a Pro Tour stop in somewhere like Cedar Rock or like Diavolo or like Greenville. That there's so many phenomenal courses that can host these types of events, and I think that the more big events that we bring into the state, the better response that we'll have from Parks and Rec departments, and being able to not only build and put in more courses and new courses, but also championship caliber courses. And it's just something I really want to focus on. I really want to try and help grow the scene in North Carolina. I know there is another I shouldn't say competitor, candidate, another candidate running for the state elections this year, Max Krotz out of Greenville. Max is an awesome dude. I love Max to death, and I think that regardless, with either one of us in office, I think the state is in really good hands for the next 2 years. I know I spoke with Max about this, and I look forward to helping him if he's elected, and if I'm elected, then I really hope that he'll help me. And he's just an awesome person. So feel free to vote for whoever you're confident in. Thank you guys for playing Basket Bashers events. Please do just vote. I mean, that's the most important thing in the PDGA right now. If there's change you want to see, if there's change that you want to inspire, run for office, run for candidacy, and vote. And until then, we'll see you guys at the next Basket Bashers event. Thank you.